There are vehicles, and then there are legacies that move on four wheels. A legacy not built in factories, but in dreams, in the pursuit of absolute perfection. In a world where luxury has a language of its own, one name has always spoken louder, deeper, and with unshakable authority: Rolls-Royce. And among its creations stands a figure of power, grace, and unparalleled presence, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This is not an SUV, this is a Rolls-Royce elevated. The embodiment of majesty engineered for those who don't follow roads, they create them. The Cullinan is the first ever SUV from the House of Rolls-Royce, and yet it feels as though the brand has been building toward this moment for more than a century. Every inch of it, every detail, carries the soul of craftsmanship that began with Charles Rolls and Henry Royce, the promise to create the best motor car in the world. And so, when Rolls-Royce decided to build an SUV, they didn't just make one that's powerful. They made one that's magnificent. At its heart lies a masterpiece of mechanical serenity. A 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V20 engine, 563 horsepower, 150 Newton-meters of torque. Figures that sound ferocious, but whisper instead of roar. Because power in the world of Rolls-Royce is never loud, it is effortless. Touch the accelerator, and the Cullinan moves not with aggression, but with grace, gliding forward like a ship through calm waters. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just about 5 seconds. Yet, you never feel the rush, only the seamless surge of command, an invisible wave of strength beneath a body carved for dominance. The all-wheel drive system reads the terrain ahead, adjusting each wheel with a quiet precision that borders on instinct. It's guided by satellite technology. The vehicle literally anticipates what's coming, shifting gears and torque before you even encounter a curve or a climb. It's not just driving, it's foreseeing the future of the road. And then there's the suspension, the legendary magic carpet ride. Every vibration, every ripple in the surface beneath is captured, calculated, and canceled before it reaches you. The car glides, floats, and breathes across the world as if the earth itself bends gently to accommodate its passage. Even off-road, the story doesn't change. Activate everywhere mode, and the Cullinan becomes unstoppable. Sand, snow, gravel, mud, it walks over them all with the same quiet authority it shows on city boulevards. No shakes, no compromise. Just unwavering control wrapped in a cocoon of calm. That's the paradox of the Cullinan. It's immense yet elegant, strong yet utterly silent, and that is where the beauty begins. Look at it. The Cullinan doesn't chase attention, it commands it. The first glance is one of reverence. At the front, the Pantheon grille, proud and tall, a symbol that has led empires and monarchs for decades. Crowned by the spirit of ecstasy, not as an ornament, but as a statement. A guardian angel leading the journey forward, its wings tilted in eternal motion. The laser headlights carved through darkness with diamond-cut precision. The squared body lines, bold, unapologetic, and timeless, echo the strength of architecture rather than automotive design. This is a rolling sculpture, not a shape molded for wind tunnels but for legacy. Yet, beneath its imposing stance, lies aerodynamics crafted with purpose. Air flows across its body like silk over marble, quiet and unbroken, reducing drag and noise to nearly nothing. Every curve, every surface, serves a balance between dominance and discipline. The rear, simple, elegant, and deliberate, hides the clasp, a two-part tailgate that opens with the grace of a tailored gesture. And behind it, a luggage compartment, not just designed for practicality, but for occasion. Because when you travel in a Rolls-Royce, even opening the trunk becomes a ceremony. And then you open the door. In that single motion, time slows, the air changes, and the world outside ceases to matter. You don't enter the Cullinan, you step into tranquility. Soft, supple leather, hand-stitched with devotion. Wood veneers polished by artisans who take days, not hours, to perfect a single panel. Chrome details hand-finished until they reflect like liquid light. Every button, every surface, every cent reminds you this is not assembly line luxury. This is art built by human hands for human souls. The doors close with a single touch of a button, sealing the cabin into serene isolation. Over 100 kilograms of sound insulation surround you, erasing the outside world. Even at 200 kilometers per hour, silence reigns supreme. The only sound that exists is the faint, majestic heartbeat of the V12. A sound so subtle, it feels more like the rhythm of your own breath. The seats, sculpted for perfection, cradle you with precision. Choose the lounge seat configuration for shared comfort, or indulge in the individual seats for true exclusivity. In the individual setup, 2 thrones stand separated by a crafted console housing a champagne cooler, crystal flutes, and a decanter. Press a button, and they recline in near weightlessness, massaging your back as starlight sparkles above. Ah yes, the Starlight Headliner, hundreds of fiber optic lights hand woven into the roof, recreating a night sky of your choosing. Every star, positioned by hand, can even mirror constellations visible on the night you were born. Because in a Rolls-Royce, even the heavens can be personalized. And as the Cullinan glides through the city or wilderness, you are cocooned in an atmosphere beyond imagination. Soft ambient lighting washes across the cabin like the glow of twilight. The fragrance is subtle, bespoke and refined. Each door pocket, each armrest, lined with the same attention to detail as a couch or garment. This is not just transportation. This is meditation. The technology, like everything else, exists not to overwhelm, but to serve. A fully digital instrument cluster, elegantly restrained, provides information only when you need it, never intrusive, never loud. The infotainment screen, crisp and responsive, disappears into the dashboard when not in use, preserving the purity of the design. You'll find no clutter, no chaos. Just intelligence, disguised as simplicity. The sound system, a bespoke 18-speaker arrangement, turns the cabin into a concert hall. Each speaker is carefully positioned to maintain acoustical balance, with microphones that detect background noise and adjust frequencies in real time. The result, a sound so pure, it feels as though music is born inside the car itself. Rear passengers enjoy twin HD screens integrated seamlessly into the seatbacks, complete with wireless connectivity, navigation, and entertainment controls. Whether you're closing deals, watching films, or simply admiring the world outside through the panoramic glass, the Cullinan adapts to your mood. Its suite of driver assist features operates quietly in the background. Night vision, adaptive cruise control, pedestrian and animal detection, all tuned for intuitive precision. Cameras form a 360-degree vision around the vehicle, making even the most challenging maneuvers effortless. But you'll never feel technology commanding you, only assisting, invisibly and respectfully. And when you wish to leave the confines of the city and venture into the wild, the Cullinan transforms once more. Its off-road prowess is more than capability. It's confidence sculpted into motion. The car senses traction lost before it happens, modulates torque distribution automatically, and keeps its balance through mud or snow without hesitation. It is as much a mountain conqueror as it is a palace on wheels. And when the journey pauses, the Cullinan reveals its final act of elegance. From the tailgate emerges the viewing suite, 2 beautifully crafted leather chairs and a cocktail table that unfold like a secret meant only for you. Imagine sitting there, overlooking the horizon, champagne in hand, the spirit of ecstasy catching the last rays of the sun. This is what freedom feels like when it's filtered through luxury. Every Cullinan is built not on a production line, but in a sanctuary, the Goodwood factory in England. A place where time moves differently, where hundreds of craftsmen and women dedicate themselves to shaping, stitching, and polishing perfection. Every panel is inspected by hand. Every seam is cross-checked, every detail refined until it reaches a level that cannot be measured, only felt. Customization is limitless. Choose from thousands of paint shades, or create one that exists nowhere else in the world. Engrave your initials into the tread plates, your family crest into the headrests, your story into the wood of the dashboard. No 2 Cullinans are the same. Each one is a reflection of its owner, their taste, their world, their definition of what it means to arrive. Because a Rolls-Royce doesn't move through traffic, it moves through time. It doesn't rush, it glides. It doesn't shout, it speaks softly, in a language reserved for those who understand the art of understatement. The name itself, Cullinan, comes from the largest diamond ever discovered. A fitting title for what many call the crown jewel of modern motoring. Just as the Cullinan diamond was shaped by nature and perfected by human hands, so too is this Rolls-Royce rare, pure, and eternal. But beyond numbers, beyond engineering and luxury, lies something deeper, something spiritual. A Rolls-Royce isn't merely built, it's commissioned. And when you commission a Cullinan, you aren't just buying a vehicle, you're creating a legacy. A testament to where you've been and where you're destined to go. For over a century, Rolls-Royce has been a name whispered with reverence, from royal garages to desert palaces, from city avenues to hidden valleys. The Cullinan continues that story, writing a new chapter for a new generation of travelers, those who believe that the journey is as important as the destination. It's a paradox of power and peace, an icon of both authority and serenity, a machine built to cross continents without breaking a breath, to scale mountains without disturbing the silence. It's not about going faster, it's about going further, in comfort, in style, in spirit. The Cullinan doesn't chase adventure, it defines it. Because true adventure isn't chaos or risk, it's the freedom to go anywhere, knowing you'll always arrive in perfection. The spirit of ecstasy leans forward, the V12 hums softly beneath the hood, and the world unfolds before you like an open invitation. Every drive is a ceremony, every moment a meditation, every destination a stage where you arrive not as a traveler, but as a presence. For those who dare to expect everything and accept nothing less than excellence, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan stands ready. It's not just the most luxurious SUV ever built. It's the definition of what happens when human ambition meets timeless artistry. Because Rolls-Royce has never been about transportation, it's about transcendence. And the Cullinan, the diamond among machines, is proof that luxury has no boundaries and perfection knows no finish line. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan, luxury unbound, power refined, legacy eternal.